All right, first up, let's get you some breaking news coming in. Yogi's minister quits in protest, sends in the resignation to Amit Shah. Startling allegations also being made by the minister alleging corruption in the government projects.
All right, so this is the big allegation coming in from one of Yogi's mantris, given that the minister has now resigned and has sent his resignation to the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Let me go across to Shivya. I believe she's joining us with the resignation letter. What more can you tell us, Shivya? Why did the mantri resign?
Yes, so the letter that we have accessed, the mantri has of course clearly stated the reasons that are behind his resignation. And let's also have a look at what exactly the letter says. मुझे मेरे ही विभाग के अधिकारियों द्वारा कोई तवज्जो न दिए जाने के कारण एवं दलितों को उचित मान सम्मान न मिलने के कारण और प्रधानमंत्री जी के योजना नमामि गंगे एवं हर घर जल योजना के नियमों की अनदेखी हो रही है। मेरे विभाग में स्थानांतरण के नाम पर गलत तरीके से धन वसूली की गई है. So that is one of the startling allegations that have been made by the Neta, saying perhaps he has come forward alleging bribery for transfers. संज्ञान में आने पर जब मैंने विभागाध्यक्ष से इसकी सूचना मांगी तो अभी तक उनके द्वारा कोई कार्रवाई नहीं की गई है. जब विभाग में दलित समाज के राज्य मंत्री का विभाग में कोई अस्तित्व नहीं है तो फिर ऐसी स्थिति में राज्य मंत्री के रूप में मेरा कार्य करना दलित समाज के लिए बेकार है. So these are some of the startling allegations that have been made. One, of course, he has come forward alleging bribery for transfers within his department.
Okay, this is quite a big allegation coming in. Amir Haq is also joining us live with more details. Amir, this could come as embarrassment for the Yogi Sarkar. Corruption allegations. Also, the minister saying that I'm a Dalit and that's why I was sidelined.
Well, that's right, Pratibha, and not just Dinesh Khatik. Another minister, in fact, cabinet minister, Jitin Prasad, also seems unhappy in the way that he's been treated within the government and the Council of Ministers. And the fact that these ministers from the Yogi government choose not to speak to the chief minister or address their issues and problems to the chief minister, but go to the central leadership there in Delhi and tender their resignation there or speak to them or try and resolve their issues speaking to the central leadership is inkling enough that things are not right here, or perhaps they could not, their issues could not be addressed by the Chief Minister's office out here. Although we do know that over the last 24 to 48 hours, attempts have been made by the Chief Minister's office to placate these ministers, because yesterday there was a cabinet meeting that was held here in state capital Lucknow itself. The Chief Minister wanted to speak to these ministers, but Dinesh Khatik, for sure, kept his mobile switched off, was completely unreachable. And this morning itself, while we were continuously trying to reach out to him, he was found in Meerut, his home city. And then he left Meerut this morning itself for Delhi, and wherein finally he has tendered his resignation. So clearly quite unhappy with the way he was being treated in the Council of Ministers, whether it was about his senior cabinet minister there, Swatan Dev Singh, who also happens to be not just a cabinet minister for Jal Shakti, but also the state president here for the BJP, a senior functionary of the ruling party here. And for a minister, especially who comes from a Dalit background, Dalit community, and has done very well in the past, at least two regimes. In the last regime, also he served as the state minister of Uttar Pradesh. For him to be so deeply unhappy with the affairs of the government actually reflects too early, and also goes on to prove that nothing is entirely, not everything is entirely right within the Yogi cabinet, the Yogi government here. So it still remains to be seen as to how the central leadership treats this entire issue from within the party as well as the ranks of the government, and whether people here in UP government as well are pulled up for the manner in which these ministers have been treated here.
So it's quite clear that some of the ministers in the Yogi government are upset with the way the government is functioning. In fact, the opposition, not surprisingly, using this as an opportunity to hit out at the Yogi Sarkar. We have a reaction coming in from the Samajwadi Party. The Samajwadi Party has responded to the internal bickering that is ongoing in the state of Uttar Pradesh. A reaction coming in from SP's Anurag Bhadoria. Listen in.
उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर कमाल सरकार देखने को मिल रही है। मुख्यमंत्री बनाम मंत्री, मंत्री बनाम मुख्यमंत्री खींचातानी, अधिकारी बनाम अधिकारी, अधिकारी बनाम अधिकारी, आपस में खींचातानी पड़ी हुई है। कौन कितना अपना हथिया ले। भैया, जनता ने चुनी थी सरकार, जनता के बारे में भी सोचोगे कि नहीं सोचोगे? जनता बेचारी इंतजार कर रही है कि उसको न्याय कब मिलेगा। जनता की कोई सुनवाई नहीं। मंत्री, अधिकारी, अधिकारी सब एक दूसरे से जूझे पड़े हैं, सब लूटमार में व्यस्त हैं। राम भरोसे सरकार।